All right. Welcome to this new podcast that we're launching. My name is Fernando. Your name
My name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth and
ASMR.
ASMR. And we're going to do this podcast called In-Coherent for all the people that is
That are
very
incoherent.
incoherent
Just
like
like us.
us. What's the word, the definition for incoherent?
Incoherent. Ooh, you caught me because I didn't have it.
She didn't do her homework.
Okay.
Ooh.
Involved. Oh, that's inherent. I also can't spell.
She's
incoherent.
dyslexic also. Nice.
A lot of pressure. Okay. Lacking normal clarity or intelligibility in speech or thought. Incoherent. With grief, that's an example. Lacking orderly continuity, arrangement, or relevance, and it's inconsistent. So basically, my line of thought every day.
Yeah, I think everybody is very incoherent every single day, and I like straight told you that it sounds cool. It's easy, sounds cool, and
The name?
yeah,
Yeah.
and
I mean, it's one word. Pretty
every-
easy to spit out,
yeah,
unless you're trying to spell it on the computer to define it. Then it is not.
Yep. But to all our listeners, the 3 viewers that we're gonna have,
There might be
welcome.
4.
please have a drink. We're having some coffee. Well, personally me, because I don't drink alcohol. Oh, just
Oh,
a little coffee.
yeah.
And you're what?
And I'm drinking.
That's a mimosa? Or
Yeah,
what?
pretty much. Some white wine and OJ.
All right. So what we're going to do is just talk about random stuff that is happening around the world, right?
Yep.
So we're just going to read articles and go from there. Just talk about whatever.
We're gonna put our little 2 cents.
Awesome. So
Sprinkle it in.
first article.
Which one do you want to start with?
Whatever you want.
I say we started off pretty right in the middle. So let's start with, there was a story that I read about, and I think I saw a TikTok about it, so I had to go look it up and see what he was talking about. So there was a story back in 1988 in Buenos Aires, and it's just tragedy ridden. So I'm just kind of gonna briefly explain what happened here. And this is true. This is real life. This is not a joke. Apparently it actually happened.
Okay.
So there was a family, the Montoya family, and they
Mhm.
lived on the 13th floor of this apartment complex. And I don't know which one, or that I would even know the difference between any of them there. But they were living there, whatever. Well, they had this poodle named Gache.
Gotcha.
Cache.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Anyway, so the poodle, living his best life, somehow, don't ask me how, out of the 13th floor window. Boom. Cache. Going down.
Defenestrate it.
Huh?
Defenestrate it.
Yeah.
To throw somebody or something alive out of a window.
How do you know that word?
Because I think I saw a movie.
Okay.
I watched a movie that
Well, then, yes.
they use that specific definition. Defenestrate it.
Defenestrate. Okay.
To defenestrate?
Cache.
Yeah.
Defenestrated.
Go ahead.
Right out that bitch.
Yeah.
And somehow, on his way down, he matched his trajectory to land on this old lady named Marta Ospina.
Okay.
Landed on her.
Okay.
Poodle kills her. Kills itself. Both dead. Right there. And then it's not over. It's not over because there was this other lady kind of standing in the road that just watched that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
How did first of all, how'd the poodle get out?
Right.
Was it murder? Who knows?
Okay.
Anyways, so Miss Edith Sola, she saw it all go down.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's watching and she's in disbelief, boom, bus hits her.
How?
Third death, right? And you would think that's just enough. That's enough. No. We got another person involved. He was standing over there kind of close to Marta, rest in peace, the older lady.
Yeah.
And he had, after what he had witnessed, he watched the first 2 deaths, and then he watched, Edith get hit by a bus. Boom, heart attack. Can't handle it. 'Cause what the fuck?
Right.
I mean, and that's it. That's my story, and I just felt like it needed to be put out there. And also, I would like to know, which I did not see, if there were charges filed.
In this article.
Yeah, like, because if they threw Gachi out the window,
Mm-hmm.
they also murdered Marta
Right.
and may have killed Edith, which then resulted in the death of the man who is unnamed.
Okay. Well, very chaotic
Triple
article to start
homicide.
for.
Quadruple homicide.
Of who?
All of them. Gachi, Edith, Marta, and
But you're
the
saying
unnamed man.
like the heart attack because she was surprised. One of them,
Yeah, the one at the end. The man.
the man, and what happened to the third one?
She got hit by a bus.
At the moment that she was paying attention to
To
what-
the dog.
Okay,
Because
falling,
the dog fell
being
on.
defenestrated
Yeah. She was like, I know I didn't just
while
fucking see
the
that.
dog fell on
on
right
her.
on somebody
Uh-huh.
and killed the other lady.
And it also died. Poodle did
Okay.
not survive the impact from the 13th floor.
I mean, do you think a dog has the actual knowledge to know that he murdered somebody?
No, I mean like the Montoya
Someone-
family.
So one of the Montoya family members throw the dog out of the window.
Theoretically. Yeah.
Theoretically, what do you mean by that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just
You're assuming?
speculating.
Okay.
here.
uh,
Would they get charged?
I mean,
Because it's not every day that your dog gets out of a 13th floor window.
was it open?
Who opens your 13th floor window? And they're a family. That means they've got kids.
Yeah.
So if you're opening that, you're risking one of them getting out too.
Yeah.
So I just want to know how.
Will you open the door? I mean, the window?
No, because I also am scared as shit of heights. I'd just
Okay.
have to like look down and be like,
Oh, no.
this sucks.
I mean, my guess is the dog died, right?
Yeah.
So you cannot judge the dog.
I'm not judging the dog.
Not judge, but like
Blame?
blame the dog. There you go.
Oh, I'm not. I'm blaming the Montoya family.
For being
Yes, neglectful.
Neglectful.
Manslaughter at the
Okay.
best.
Yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for all the people that was involved in this.
I mean, yes. Imagine walking down the street
And
and
just
you completely tackled
I
by an animal.
really believe that that's not common, but that's not something out of the extraordinary
I feel
in
like it'd be a
comparison
person
in
versus
comparison
an
to other
animal.
stuff.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like it'd be more likely to have like a person jump out. You know, because suicide's rampant.
No, but a dog doesn't necessarily understand like if he like goes beyond the window, he's gonna like fly
I've just
or
seen
not fly,
so
but
bad.
like bless you, bless you, bless you.
Ah.
Oh, did I ruin it? You're ruining it. Wait,
Anyways,
eventually we're gonna get a audio palette
yes.
with little sounds, so we're gonna make it even funnier. But we're in a low budget for now. We're just testing stuff, and
We had to get the stuff from Temu, but it is on the way.
like the Chinese interface and stuff, and
Yeah.
eventually we're gonna get more cameras too, so we can do like a close up to your little eyes and stuff.
I don't know.
Mm.
Close-ups are very revealing.
Very deep into
Yeah.
your soul. Soul.
They sure are. They're
Yeah.
like every pore.
Do you feel
that you have?
violated by?
No. Well, I don't know.
By a
Because I guess I'm
camera?
not experiencing it right now. I don't know if I've ever really felt an up-close camera, like a good quality one.
Okay. Do you think if we get a really deep close up of you, of your eyes and
I
stuff,
will wear makeup.
and then someone is watching it on YouTube or something, will you feel weird?
Not unless they say something.
Something like what?
They're like, damn, look at them bags under her eyes. And I'm like, I fucking know. Okay, I know. I just look this way.
Okay.
And it's a permanent, like, exhibition of my daily stress every day. Self-induced and not self-induced. A little combination. Anyways,
Um.
oh my god, I snorted in the microphone.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Technical issues.
Allergies are
Yeah.
bad. Are we on to the next one?
Uh. I mean, yeah. I just feel bad for them. I really don't have anything else to say. There. Rip for the poor little dog. What's it called?
Gotcha.
Cache in Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Cache. I hope that you're resting in peace.
Yes.
I don't think you had the knowledge. No, how you say that?
Knowledge or a chance.
No, not chance, but like the knowledge to be able to understand what you were doing, if he did it.
If he did it.
Like
Maybe his life was just not where he wanted it to be.
I think
And Gotcha said, dude,
maybe he did suicide.
he might have.
Yeah, I think so. But
Yeah.
we don't see a lot of dogs depressed. I mean, our dogs, from my perspective, are really happy.
Yeah, they are
'Cause
because
they
they're
play.
spoiled little bitches.
Yeah, unless like Cache were not was not
Treated good.
treated good.
Mhm.
And he was like, I'm out of this bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like,
bye-bye.
I got fucking 9 more lives. Wait, that's cats. Ooh.
That's good. All right, next one.
Okay, we'll get a little more spicy here. Just a little bit more. We're gonna leave the spiciest one for the end. So this one, I'll just go ahead and read the article and then we can have a little talky talk. A security guard tried to eat an art exhibit while working. A strong act of vandalism occurred at an art exhibition in Moscow when a security guard damaged an art exhibition and tried to eat it. The work was entitled Escape of the Goldfish, and it showed a fish tank from which a fish protruded next to a picture of the open sea, with another fish glued to it as if it had jumped from the tank to the waves, a concept that invites reflection and that caught attention of the security guard on duty, only that instead of admiring it from a distance and doing his job, the man destroyed the work he had to protect. Damn. They went for him in this.
Okay.
So apparently there's a video of it.
There's a video?
Video evidence.
Nice.
It is circulating on Russian social networks.
Okay.
The guard is seen approaching the exhibit and carelessly pulling the 2 fish. At one point, he held a picture of the open sea with one hand and pulled the goldfish with the other until it came off. Then he smells the fish and tries to give it a bite. How do you try to give it a bite? Like, what exactly makes you fail?
I genuinely believe that he was just bored. He was just walking, doing his job, and then eventually, like, intrusive thoughts, bro. That's it. Or maybe, look, he knew that there was cameras, 100%. If he works for the security of the museum or whatever it is,
Yeah.
he knows there's a camera right in there. Maybe he did it for clout.
Well,
like, I think
leads
is
to the next
I would say
question.
like it's a flex. Like, bro, I did that shit. You know.
Yeah, like that's prison time though. Like that's not. I guess it depends on how much you want people to know who you are. But here's the deal: like, Escape of the Goldfish. When I was reading it in my brain at first, I was like, yeah, goldfish, like the snack that smiles back, goldfish, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Am I like autistic? I don't know what just happened, but anyways, I think it was an actual fish though,
An actual fish,
like a dead fish.
I believe so. Yeah,
Because nowhere in there it says the snack goldfish. It says the goldfish. I forgot that goldfish are an actual.
Well, but you
fish.
have to consider if it was a real fish. Like, eventually they will need to like replace the fish. Because if it's an exhibition, they will need like to put a new.
Well, what if they have it like
fish.
taxidermied? You know, like the
you're
bass that they put on like the walls or whatever.
Yep. Maybe. Yeah.
And so that makes it more gross.
I mean, yeah. How would that taste?
I mean, he smelled it.
Because you hate fish.
Oh,
I love
100%
fish.
hate fish.
I eat dead fish.
I know, but for me, it's just a mental block. Like,
Okay.
I think that even at this point in my life, I've hated it so long that if you were to put some fish in front of me and it tasted like gourmet, amazing food, in my head, I'd be like, but it's fish though. And that would be it. And there's
Okay.
nothing I can do to change that. I've come to terms. And I hate when I have to say that to people that I first meet and they're like, you want to go to like, I don't know, Papa Do's? And I'm like, not really. That's not my vibe. And they're like, oh, why? I'm like, well, I don't like fish. And everyone's like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm that bitch. Super boring, super basic. Call me a fucking loser. I know.
Chill, chill.
But
Talking,
anyways,
I was thinking about like, cause this an exhibition for art, right?
yeah.
So this, what's it called?
Escape of the goldfish.
Escape of the,
Escaping the concept.
like escaping the concept.
Escape. Well, no,
What
I'm
do you mean?
sorry. I put my sentences together, but like the concept is that it's escaping a fish tank and
Right.
trying to get to the real ocean.
Oh, okay.
So there's a picture of the ocean.
There's a picture of the ocean. It's like sort of like 3D type of thing. Like
I don't
where's
know. I didn't
like the
actually
frame
see
and
it.
then like the what's it called?
The tank.
The tank, and then they're like, because there's two of them, right? So they go like that.
I don't know
You
actually.
didn't know?
The fish?
Yeah, because I thought there was two fish.
There's two, but it
Uh-huh.
says like one was taped behind the other.
Oh, okay. And he tried to eat both.
Well, it only talks about in the video the one
Just one.
that he smells the fish
Mhm.
and tries to give it a bite.
Okay.
And he had put his hand on the like picture to pull the fish off.
Okay. So
See, I kind of understood it when I thought it was the goldfish snacks. I was like,
look, he
snack.
was working overnight, like a night shift. He forgot to make himself some lunch. He was walking by. He said that and like, bro, like I'm hungry as fuck.
He was like, nobody will know.
Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know. He did,
And
like,
boom,
what?
lost
Well,
his job.
If we get even deeper, what's like art?
Oh, art is anything that you can perceive it to be. I think.
Well, my definition of art is whatever we cannot give with words, we try to communicate with art, right? If you write a song,
I think
you're
sometimes
trying to
I
express
agree
your
with it.
feelings.
Yeah.
If you write, if you paint a portrait or whatever, you're reflecting yourself. Like they say, like art is more like a mirror from the person, like from the artist, than the actual art.
Like their soul.
Yeah. So, saying that, I think he was just doing it for clout.
That or maybe like
All my
mental health
explanation,
issues.
and I'm like, nah, I don't think he did it for nothing. Like
But maybe he's got like mental health
art-wise.
issues. Like maybe he's like maybe he has schizophrenia and like in his brain that was like a full course meal hanging on the wall for him. And it said like eat me.
Mhm. I think I saw another one, actually almost the same, where like you know how like nowadays they do art like extremely stupid, like so abstract that it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense at all.
They
So
just
I
throw
think I
shit
saw
on a paper.
yeah, I saw an article where like there was like in a museum or whatever, an exhibition art, whatever. Uh, the art itself was just a banana,
Yeah.
and they like needed to replace it every like 3-4 days.
$10 million
And there
right
was
there.
yeah, and there was a guy that got arrested actually by because he ate it.
I feel like I vaguely remember that story.
Yeah, but
like
is this
that makes a
almost
little
the
bit more
same?
sense.
Why?
It's like a banana versus like a dead fish on the wall.
But the thing is, like, this is the security guy. Like, he works for them. Maybe he did it as a revolution against the museum.
Or maybe he was on LSD
Well, we will never know.
and was like, dude, this fish is calling my name. And just well, I guess we will never know.
We will never know. And this wasn't Russia, right?
It is
Of
Russia, yeah.
course, it's Russia.
I would expect that
Would
from
you like
like
to go to Russia?
Florida. Huh?
Would you like to go to
No.
Russia? Why?
I don't want to be yelled at.
Fucking some vodka shots and
We can go to Ireland. You
some
want a drink?
birds
We'll go to
fighting with
Ireland.
birds. Ireland for what?
If you want a drink. Hello. It like pumps
You-
through my vein, the alcoholism.
Well, we watched Peaky Blinders and it was England. They fucking alcohol.
I also
ones.
have that in my blood, obviously.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So I could take you on a trip. Never
Have
been
you
there.
Ever, yeah, I was gonna say that. Have you ever visited Europe or Ireland?
No.
Or
Maybe I
England?
can get on the 23andMe app. And like you have like distant cousins on there.
Ooh, you know
can
what?
find them.
You
We'll
know
go
what?
stay with them.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Oh.
Like, I'll find my cousins and we'll go stay there.
I was gonna tell you that I read another not article, but like just like watching social media that a lot of people what is doing nowadays is actually like buying like expensive flights. For example, we do it like one for to go to Spain or whatever, and like there's a how you say that when like you escalate like from one. We need like the speak
stops?
English motherfucker button right now, but we don't have it right now. So
The
That you-
yeah, stops
yeah, stops.
or connecting flights.
Yeah, connecting flights. So, for example, if we do one for Spain and we do a stop like in New York, people now like now what they're doing is buy like the whole thing to go to Spain, and sometimes like they just stop in New York and they just like don't get the next flight, so they save some money. Does that make sense?
How?
Not all of them, of course. Like my example was shitty. I get it, but like for example, uh, going to Mexico or whatever, and there's like, or say Argentina, and then you stop in Mexico and you actually wanted to visit Mexico, so they do that, so they save more money.
Because the flight to Argentina is cheaper than
Yeah,
the
whatever,
flight straight
like-
to Mexico.
Something like that. It's really interesting. I was like, what the fuck? But people is doing it.
I mean, it
So-
makes it. I guess like if you're choosing like your final destination to be like a small, like not popular place,
Mhm.
and that but you have to get there by stopping at a big hub. Maybe I get it. I don't
But
know.
like my what I'm trying to come with this, for example, if you try to get the flight to a specific place that you want to go, sometimes it's more expensive
Yeah.
when they like, for example, you try to like uh do it for another place and then you know that it's gonna land for a stop in there. It's cheaper. Does that make sense? And people is doing it. That's how that had it.
I'd do
Needed to
it.
say. I'll do it.
It makes sense.
So for all, oh yeah, we're gonna need sponsorships. So
Yeah, Southwest Airlines.
Southwest,
Right here. American Airlines.
not the shitty one, the shittiest one. Like
Spirit.
no Southwest. I like that one. Go for the bougie ones, bro.
That's not bougie.
Come on, like shout out to the
I
bougie
always
ones.
thought it was bougie, but I don't think it's bougie.
Which one? Southwest?
Yeah.
They just give you a shitty fucking snack. That's it.
Yeah, and also
what?
like you can't pick your seats. And that gives me so much anxiety. If I have a plane ticket
Yeah.
and I am going somewhere with one other person or multiple other people and I don't have an option to pick my seat, I'm gonna have a panic attack. Like that's it. I'm either going to pay them $100 exactly like they want to get in the fucking like the A boarding group,
Marketing.
or I'm gonna cry. And that's our options. So
Comes your social anxiety into play.
yeah, like there is no need for that. Let me pick where the fuck I'm sitting, 'cause you got me fucked up. If you're gonna put me next to some like mouth breathing asshole that's like, can you move your leg? And I'm like,
Yeah.
sir, you're taking up your seat and another half.
Yeah, that's
Why do I have to?
terrible.
What do you? I'm all in the corner,
And like the
like
way
at the
they,
window, like
the way they do planes nowadays, like, because back in the day, like in the what, let's say 70s, 80s, like they were like super big, like a lot of space. Now there's just fucking like
They gotta pump us out.
the shittiest seat ever. Yeah, and
Yep.
like it's completely crowded.
it's like get 'em
fuck.
going, get the little ants flying.
Whatever is best for The monies.
I want whatever one. Oh, the one my dad works for, Plain Sense.
Oh, but
Sponsor, please.
That's private. Oh, a sponsor? Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If they would offer us a free share, what is it? I think it's like 200. I don't know, like $500,000 just to buy a share.
Nice.
I would love that.
Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, ultimately, flying planes is not my favorite thing. And I know it's not yours either.
Flying?
Yeah.
Hell no. Nope. Like, I'm
It's
just
just a
in my little
takeoff.
seat, like, grabbing it. No, turbulence, bro. Turbulence. I can't.
I don't like that either. But like the taking off is where I'm like, we get up and I'm like, okay, this is where we're going to die. And I'm like, stop thinking that. And like, it's just a terrible experience. But once you get up there, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
And I hate when you hear those random noises, like from the bottom, just like mid-flight. And I'm like, sounded awesome. Or have you ever seen duct tape?
What's that?
Duct tape, like tape
With duct tape?
on
what?
a wing.
Oh.
On a wing of a plane that you're about to fly on.
No.
Now
Yeah.
that'll do
fuck
it.
that.
I was
Yeah.
just looking out there. I was like, oh, wow.
I've seen TikTok videos of like planes, like or people like turbulence shit. Nope, I can't. Nope, I don't.
Yeah.
Why did we start talking about?
I have no idea. You just started talking about people that they'll fly to somewhere,
Well, why?
and then I don't think it was
Well,
related to anything we're talking
the
about.
conversation is very incoherent.
Yes.
And good because we're not
Lacking consistency and organization.
Yep. So it fits perfect. But I was gonna say to that guy, I like the way he broke the system. Like he worked for that company.
The
He's like,
goldfish man.
fuck that. Like I'm gonna eat this fucking goldfish because I'm hungry, or as a revolution, like rebellion, whatever.
There's a
I
movement.
support him. So this Russian guy, whoever your name is, like I support you, and like I think I would do the same. Will you do the same?
No.
Why?
What?
Life is too short.
To eat rotten fish. To not to eat rotten fish.
At least you have a fucking article, and like you got into a podcast.
He's probably
the
in
shittiest
prison
podcast
now.
that you could.
You go
ever
to
got.
prison for that.
He
He's
went to
destroying
prison.
property.
He went to prison.
I don't know if he did, or maybe jail, but like,
But
if I'm gonna go to jail for destroying property, I
500
promise you I'm
bucks.
not gonna eat a dead goldfish.
$500 and you're out, but you will always have a good party story.
If I heard that at a
Moving
party, I'd be
on.
like, wow, you're gross.
Alright.
Disgusting. Okay.
So,
Last article. Same thing. I'll go ahead and read it, and then we'll see. So the controversial spectacle of a stripper in a nursing home. In underwear and with very sensual dances, this is the show of a stripper who has revolutionized a nursing home. The fear is that they will have a heart attack. A nursing home has had to apologize after the show they hired with a stripper for the elderly. And the relatives of the elderly did not understand the activity that can be seen in the main video of this news. I did not see the video. I am
I
regretting
want to see
that.
the video right now.
There's a man grabbing a boob in the video apparently. And that was the comment to the collaborators of the enclosure. Whatever that last part meant. Anyways, so let them live their fucking life.
Babe, if you were 80 years old,
I'd
they
want
do
titties
that.
in my face.
I
want titties in my face
hell
now.
yeah, 100%.
You know, like just,
at that point, you'll have no fun. You literally like are just sitting there, like nobody cares about you. Probably your family doesn't care about you.
okay, that's sad.
That's the
Maybe some of them care.
That's the greatest day of your life.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah! I want a stripper when I'm old as fuck.
Oh yeah. That like for the family members to complain, I'm like, sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down. If I was old
Mm-hmm.
and I was 80 or whatever, and my daughter put me in a nursing home and they brought some strippers and I had titties all in my face and my
And they're
daughter made a
gonna-
complaint,
Yeah,
I'd
like
punch her in
feel
the face.
offended. Yep.
I'd punch her in the face. I said, I didn't raise you to be a little bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm living my life, I'm living my life. And if I die from a heart attack, from
At that
having
moment,
ass,
from punching your
no, from the
daughter.
stripper.
Oh.
Like, if you die because you had a big old booty in your face, is that really such
awesome.
a bad way to go out? Like, come on, you're already in a nursing home.
It's the closest that you will ever feel
to heaven.
To heaven. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we go to heaven. We'll see.
Do you do? Well, we'll
We
okay.
get
Yeah.
into that one.
I don't think
It's
so.
been a little crazy.
Yeah. But no, I honestly believe that it was a really cool day for them.
I think
At least
so too.
for the male, of course. Maybe there's some like open ladies that are like, ooh,
Me.
okay. Yeah, exactly.
Or like, the heck, they could, widen this phenomena. They're gonna add in some male strippers,
Yeah.
please both sides, and they should make this a monthly thing.
Okay.
Or maybe, I wouldn't say weekly because that's just, it kind of takes out the specialness of it,
Yeah.
But like every month, they're like, oh yeah, the first Tuesday of every week we get the strippers here.
But
Boom.
hold on.
Party time.
The guy who grabbed the boob,
Oh yeah.
that's my fucking hero. That's
Like-
a hero. That's a grandpa like you're proud of.
How long do you think it got him to get there? Was he like,
Let me just
trying to just give me the fucking titty? Or
But
was he
like,
just like, boom, like faster than they thought?
well, it depends how much energy he has. Like
I mean, usually you can't touch them, right?
the strippers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. But bro, wouldn't you do that? Maybe it's the last time that you would touch a boob in your life.
Well, you got to think about your options, like say you do it
Mm-hmm.
and then you're banned from the Tuesday night strippers.
But you did
Or
it. 'Cause
you don't
nobody's
do
gonna-
it and see it all the time.
But nobody's gonna be able to touch him anymore, or to touch her anymore. Whoever, but like he did it. Like I am the one that did it, and because of me, now we have rules.
I'd hate you. I'd be like, wow, dude, you went ahead and grabbed a
The
boob.
poopy
Now there's
party?
no boobs for the rest of us.
Thank you, bro.
Congratulations.
Nah. What do you think? Who do you think made that possible? Where was this? First of all,
I don't know.
Latin
It doesn't have a
America?
location.
like Mexico, or
Let's just take a guess.
it doesn't say.
I feel like, personally, this would be somewhere in Europe.
In Europe?
Yeah.
Why?
Brothels are still legal there.
What was that?
A brothel?
I don't know what's that.
In lack of a better term, a whorehouse.
Wow.
Like where they have hookers.
Right. Okay.
But they're bougie now, I heard. So I heard. Because they're legal in Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, the only state in the United States
Mm-hmm.
that brothels are legal is Nevada, but not in Las Vegas. Like Las Vegas has outlawed it, but there's other places you can go in Nevada, and apparently like they're pretty high class. Like they're getting tested for STDs like every week. You pay high money. Like
Really?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
That's what I heard.
What are we doing here? You're.
I don't know which side I don't want to be on there. Like,
Was that disappointment? Like the.
no, I don't know. It was
Or were
just
you,
me
contemplating
sitting too
it?
close to the microphone and breathing.
Yeah. Like you're blowing my ears, bro.
Sorry,
For
like
all
I
the
got
listeners,
allergies.
whoever, for all the
Sorry.
incoherent people that is
And
out
all
there.
the snorting I've done too. I'm like, like
Imagine if someone is like listening to this, like and they're falling asleep, and you're gonna be like, like I don't know.
listen, that's the whole point. Surprise.
Surprise.
But anyways, yeah.
So
like
you think it's Europe? This
I feel like it would.
like you're
well,
taking against Europe?
yeah, Europe or the
I was-
U.S.
Nah, absolutely not. I don't think.
It's 2024.
Well, but watch the video. You can tell just by analyzing like the quality of the video, and of course the ethnicity. I'm not trying to be racist. but-
Let me see if by chance I can do it quickly to figure out where it is.
But anyway, yeah, they're
Taiwan?
huh? Oh, there you go. None of us.
No, I don't. Well,
Let's say
I
Taiwan.
Well, I think it's happened multiple times in multiple different places.
So where's Taiwan?
Taiwan?
Mm-hmm.
Is
It's like
Asia.
like
I don't
Middle
want to say
East
that because I'm
or
gonna just sound
Asia.
racist. Geography is my worst enemy.
We'll look it up. We have computers.
Where is Taiwan?
It's really
It's
interesting because I think Thailand or
by
something like
China. Well,
huh?
it's an island away from China. It's not part of
But
China.
it's its own republic, right? I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah. Taiwan's its own country.
okay, got it. But so it's Asia.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because I believe Japan, for example, they're really not into any type of like their
Weird stuff like
culture.
that.
Yeah, their culture is like really super. How you say that?
But then you have to like they're the ones who are doing the happy endings.
What do you mean?
Happy endings
I don't know
at
what's
the
that.
massage parlors. You never heard of that?
Nope.
So it was more popular back in the day, but like happy endings is a term for like the and maybe I don't actually know if it's Japanese or Chinese, but I was pretty sure it's Japanese. They
Mm-hmm.
would make the like massage parlors where you go get
Right.
massages and but you pay a little extra and you get a little extra.
Oh,
And they
okay.
would call it happy endings.
Okay. But what I was saying is like more like cultural. For example, I was reading that Japan or a lot of these countries, like Asian countries, because of their culture, is like really silence is like more reserved. They're
Like when you eat,
different. When you eat, like sexually, like sexual wise, I think is really, really like they're very different than
like they're
our
not off the
cultures.
wall.
Yeah, like for example, if like correct me if I'm mistaken, I don't know, like, but I think porn is like they cover their parts. Do you know that?
Like they have Japanese porn.
Yeah, like or Asian porn, like they don't show. I mean, there's porn, they don't show the parts.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I think of like if you think of like Pornhub or whatever, it's like based out of the United States, and if they label
Right.
something Asian this or that, that person lives here in the United States,
Uh huh.
most likely. You know, they come
There.
from Asian descendancy, but I doubt they're from there.
No, but I was talking about like in Japan,
That's
like
what I'm saying.
inside.
I
Oh,
don't know anything about that.
okay.
Like, but when I think of that, I think of like here. But then I'm like, that's not the same though. That's what
Okay.
you're saying.
Right. I don't know, but like it kind of surprised me that maybe it's in Taiwan, but like, cause imagine like elder people like they're very cultural, whatever.
Maybe
So
that's
this is
why.
like a 360 now. Like I was thinking maybe more like Latin America, where it's like, ooh, but but like
Yeah,
I don't know. So
they're just going
maybe
crazy up in Taiwan.
I'm like fuck it.
Like wow. But I like I said, I saw a few other like things. I went just now looking at it. I think it's happened in lots of places,
Yeah.
which it adds up. Like let them live the last bit of their life
What has
happy.
what hasn't happened yet in this world? Like take
I
a
was about to
guess.
say alien abductions, and then I was like,
Take a guess to whatever.
flying cars.
There's already flying cars
Where?
here.
Where?
Here.
No.
Yep.
Where?
Uh, here.
Who? Who? Stop saying here. Like
After that, you're gonna look it up, and then you're gonna realize.
we'll bring it back to
Of
the
course,
next
they're not
session.
like commercial, but they exist already. Just take another
Okay.
guess.
We cannot travel to like other galaxies
Okay, but we will.
fast enough.
We will.
Anyways, hopefully before
If
the Earth dies.
if Taiwan being a really reserved cultural place, they brought strippers to a nursing house, home, whatever. It's gonna happen.
I don't
Whatever
think
you
that's
say,
a
it's
good
gonna happen.
comparison.
It's gonna happen. Don't you worry.
I hope, like I said, hopefully it happens before the Earth dies. But like, we're cutting it close.
To what?
Global warming.
Oh my goodness.
Earth's gonna
Are you doing your
done.
minimalist effort to help the earth?
Nope.
Why?
I'm not doing a damn thing because I know that
But you're
if I
complaining.
changed, I'm not complaining.
Okay.
I'm just pointing out what's happening. I think I've come to terms with it because hopefully it's not going to happen during my time. I hope not. That'd be so scary to die that way.
To
But
that
anyway,
way.
like
Burnt?
burning alive. That'd be
I
terrible.
mean, just stay in the sun. Because we're in summer for all the people that's going to listen eventually. Just stand like a few, let's say 5 hours. Let's see what happens.
No.
Exactly.
Like,
It's just
this
because
doesn't
you
sound
are
fun at all.
in the AC, chilling at home,
Mm-hmm.
but you can die now.
I mean, yeah, I know it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Dependent, like, if you sit in a car outside in the sun, you'll die. Which
Yeah.
is why they say you can't leave your kids in the car.
And people do. And
And their kids
animals.
die. So,
And animals.
and animals.
And sometimes themselves. I bet there was someone that
Yeah, like humans are not very smart. That's
we're
why
not
I
very
doubt,
smart. Yeah.
like, whether we can be traveling those galaxies because we have, like, just some of the things that, like, humans do. It just is so, like, wow.
Yeah.
So this is what we are.
Well, we're not very smart, and like, look, let's add this into the podcast like randomly, like we didn't expect this. So at the end, we're just to be less incoherent and to be a little bit better in life. I just got a notification from my vocabulary app. So
Oh, no.
educe, baby, what's educe? Educe or edis, whatever. What's that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't
People
even have
already
an
looked it
idea.
up. You don't know?
Probably no.
Take a guess. Randomly, take a guess.
Edis, like Edisney. Um,
Whatever comes to your mind.
it's a name.
A name. Okay. You're wrong. It's a verb.
I know I'm wrong.
To bring out or develop something. Educe. To bring out or develop something. So,
Wow.
teachers educe potential in their students. And with this, we conclude. All right.
Yes.
Hopefully you have fun, baby. I had a really good time.
Yes,
And
this is a
see you next
fun
time.
time. Team bonding.
Yep. We might have technical issues, maybe not. Like,
No, we're not.
I think we did a
You're
great
just
job.
picky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I think we did a great job. Like, we had chemistry. I felt really good. Hopefully people like this. If not, like, this is the first and the last.
We will have no more.
Yep. But we're gonna make it more dynamic. We're gonna add a little audio palette eventually, and maybe better quality, like for us to hear. Because you got the nice ones. I don't like if people watch the video, like I'm just grabbing it all the time, because it's kind of like difficult to keep them here, and then you don't got like a super nice mic. So I gave you the nice headphones to like kind of like balance
Yeah, I
it
knew
out.
that because you were trying to tell me that this was just as good as yours, and I said no, sir.
But it's not meant to like just
Be this kind of thing. I
yeah.
got you.
But like I made it work. I think it genuinely
You
sounds
did
really good.
I
But
think so.
all right, I'll see you
Okay.
guys later.
Bye.